Hey Beauts, welcome to episode 2 of our crazy little journey. There is so much to share with you and I just wanted to give you a little bit of context around the clips that you are about to see. So we're going to start off with me telling my mum. So this was the morning I found out I was pregnant, and if you want to know the story, then episode 1 is where it's at. I still have my wig on from the night before, so forgive what I look like. I was in like a bit of a hysterical, like a bit hungover, and also just a weird emotional euphoria. I'm not sure, but at this point the test was saying 2 to 3 weeks. I was shook and I just needed to speak to my mummy, and as I said in episode 1, she's always wanted me to have children, so I knew that she would be over the moon. And well, here's her reaction. Guys, today is the day I found out I was pregnant.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, guess what?
What?
Guess.
You're pregnant?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you? Really?
Really.
No way! You're not, you're winding me up.
I'm not winding you up. I'm really
Winding
am.
me up.
We're not.
Look.
You've got to stop drinking. You've got to do another one. Oh my goodness! I'm so pleased!
Oh my God.
I'm so pleased!
Oh, Mum, I knew you'd be pleased.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, you can do everything. You can do everything. It's possible for you still to travel and do things. I'll just look after the baby.
Here we go. Here we go.
You can do it, Chelsea. You don't have to change your life. Oh, please be so careful.
She's crazy. I love her, and I know that we're going to become even closer throughout this. So after I told my mum and left it a couple of days to sink in, I started to panic. I froze up. I didn't speak to the camera. I didn't speak to Buzzy. I told my mum to stop talking to me, and my best friend Rax to stop talking to me about my pregnancy, because I thought something was wrong and started to panic that it wasn't real or the baby wasn't okay. And all this like excitement from my mum and how I felt inside about being unsure and everything was just making me shut down. So I gave it a few weeks, then I finally checked in. So this is me checking in at what I thought was 9 weeks, but I'm actually 12 weeks. So I hope you enjoy these raw moments that I've captured. If it helps anyone, makes you feel less alone, then amazing. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more emotional raw moments to come, don't you worry. How do I start this? It's been a few weeks since Buzzy and I found out I was pregnant. I am pregnant. This is the thing. That weekend was a whirlwind in itself. My best friend was here. Buzzy woke up. I woke up and I was like, I don't really monitor my periods, I'm not gonna lie. I feel a twinge and I'm like, it's here. All I knew this day, this Saturday when I woke up was, I think it's been a little bit too long since my last period. And I've not told anyone other than my mum since that day. I just needed time to process it. I still do. The thing is, I feel a little bit alone because I don't really have any symptoms. I don't feel pregnant. I don't have sickness. And I kind of feel like it's not real. And what I am worried about as well is that we were partying every weekend, and by the time it said on that little stick 3 weeks, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm worried. Which kind of brings me to now, because I just have such a different feeling towards it than how I felt when I was taking that initial pregnancy test. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel ready, and I was hoping for it to be negative. And I really do want to be sensitive to anyone that is trying and is hoping for that positive test. But of course there's always, everyone's unique in their journey, everyone's unique in their emotions and how they feel about it, if they feel ready, if someone does want children, if someone doesn't. and everyone has such a different experience, and I obviously want to document mine. And I don't know if I'm alone in this because I feel guilty. And what I'm most scared of right now is taking a pregnancy test and for it to say negative. I can't believe it. Maybe the emotions are enough to tell me that I'm pregnant. I'm 9 weeks pregnant apparently, and I don't feel it. So I have this right here, and I'm gonna go and take the test and we can look at the results back here together. I don't know, it's just a weird one because you never know if you're alone in having all these feelings, and obviously for me it doesn't feel real right now. I can't say, oh yeah, I've had that symptom, or oh yeah, I've experienced morning sickness. I've asked the doctors like if I am, and obviously I've got to go in for blood tests, and I'm also booked in for a scan, but I've only taken 1 pregnancy test, so I'm gonna do the other one now. Am I being weird about this? I don't know, that's the thing. It's so hard to not think that you're crazy every step of this journey, and also welcome to quarantine life where one little nail is just clinging on by a thread. Anyway, let's go and do this and I'll be back with the results. Okay. Just peed on a stick. It's so weird how different I feel taking this in comparison to how I did a few weeks ago. Can't tell you how weird I feel about, it just doesn't feel real. And obviously with all my worries about my behaviour early on in the pregnancy, it just has me confused, I guess. So, don't know if that's the right way up. It says yes still. It's so weird. It's the only thing that makes me feel pregnant right now, which is kind of why I wanted to come on here and just chat to you about really what's going through my mind, my feelings, my emotions. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I've literally got to. So I guess for now I know. So I guess for now I know that there's something the size of a snail that is still there inside of me. And I guess the next step to reality is the scan. I want to document as much of this journey as possible. I have been a bit more tired, but again, it's so difficult because lockdown has thrown out all of our routines and motivation has been low for a lot of people. Buzzy has felt pretty much the same emotions as me. At first he was like, oh my goodness, this is a shock. And now he would be devastated for this to be taken away from us. So it's a roller coaster for sure. But I love you guys and I look forward to sharing more with you. Oh, I can't believe this. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, it's scan day today. I'm really nervous, so I just feel like, yeah, don't know what to say. I'll check in afterwards. I just hope everything's okay as he's just driving in. Sadly, he can't even come in, which is really weird and crazy, but I don't know, it is what it is. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys after.
So what are we doing?
We got to walk so they can measure the baby. It had a heartbeat and its brain was fine. It's just so weird seeing like a little real baby in there. I was like, that's not mine, is it? She's like, yeah, it's your baby. I was like, oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be like a little pea. It was wriggling, it was moving its head.
Did it actually look like a baby?
Yeah, it was so cute. Oh, I didn't think I'd cry.
I worried when you came back to the car crying.
I didn't think I'd cry, but she kept getting me to wriggle my belly, so she can't measure it until it's gone more straight. It was the most surreal thing I've ever experienced. I was so pleased. She was like, the first thing she was like, it's got a heartbeat. I was like, oh my gosh. And you could see its little heart going like that, and its little fingers. So crazy. I can't wait for you to see it. I've just got to wait for it to be measured. Keep walking, keep wriggling. She was getting me to do hip thrusts. But yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, that was insane. I can't wait to catch up with you properly about that whole appointment. I'm over the moon, and I've got little scan pictures, so I'm going to go and show Buzzy now. Oh, I've literally got tears coming down. You can't look at it.
Oh my goodness.
That's so crazy, isn't it?
It's an actual baby.
I know. Ah, I can't believe it. That's mine and your baby. It's crazy, isn't it?
I wish I saw that wriggling around.
I know. Buzzy's literally just still staring at it.
It feels a lot realer now than it did 10 minutes ago.
I know. It's so cute.
I hope it's got ears like you.
Oh, don't. My little pixie ears. Hey guys, so I'm just checking in today. Yesterday was surreal. I had to go home and just take it in with Buzzy. We were over the moon that everything was okay, and just as a little bit of context, I was so I just built up in my head that something was wrong. I was researching different things online and had pretty much convinced myself that if there was a baby inside me, it didn't have a heartbeat and something was wrong. Of course, on top of that, I was gutted that Buzzy couldn't come in. And I do really feel for anyone expecting that has a lot more nerves and anxiety than myself. I feel like I'm quite a chilled person, so I can't imagine how someone that does struggle a bit more mentally would feel going into that alone. However, people are dying alone in this pandemic. So when you kind of put it into perspective, and I am so grateful that it was all okay. Oh my gosh. So just to explain what happened, I went in and I didn't say anything at first. I just laid down. The midwife said, is this your first scan? How many weeks are you expecting to be? I said, I think about 10. And she just whacked the jelly on my belly, put the ultrasound thingy on it. I looked at the screen and bam, there was a little baby wriggling around. It had fingers and toes and legs and it was like kicking from wall to wall. I was like, oh my gosh. The first thing I said was like, is that mine? She was like, yes. I must have sounded so weird. And she was like, it's measuring a lot more than 10 weeks. And I was thinking, nah, that's not possible. Turns out I was 12 weeks and 2 days and I'd worked it out wrong. And I just wish Buzzy could have been there for that part. And I did ask if I could film it, but it's against the rules. So yeah, it's real, guys. It's so cliche, isn't it? Like people say, it'll become real when you see a scan. It really does. It really does. And the love that you have for your little baby already is just so overwhelming. So we feel truly blessed. And yeah, I don't have a tummy yet. I'll insert what I kind of look like right now on here at 12 weeks and 5 days. I've realised that perhaps I had symptoms without realising it, so being extra tired, I kind of put it down to lack of motivation in lockdown, but it's definitely got something to do with growing a human. I'm still yet to be or feel sick, but I can't believe it, I'm over the first trimester, guys. And as much as I guess I'm lucky for not having the sickness, I really do feel blessed. It comes with its own worries not having that, do you know what I mean, what I've explained. So pros and cons and all that. But in just 3 weeks time, I'll have my 4-month scan. How crazy is that? And I think that will be about the time that I tell you guys, my internet family, you beauties. I'm gonna share it with you. I'm so excited to share it with you. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to share it with friends at work, influencers, brands and PRs that I've become so close to. Just pray that everything starts to kind of get better, the world starts to heal in terms of the pandemic, and I can see my friends and family and you beauts and get back to kind of the event life and the work and everything like that. I'll keep checking in with you weekly with updates and everything like that. It's officially week 13 and I've woken up finally feeling so sick. And I say finally just because of course I've not really had this symptom so far, and yeah, it's not nice. I wish it would go away. It's like nausea. I've had this for about half an hour so far. I'm hoping it doesn't last. The friggin' morning sickness that everyone talks about, I don't know if it's just going to be for this morning only, my lucky day, or whether it's going to be here for a while. I will let you know. Hi guys, I am a blubbering mess, or I have been crying for the past, I don't know, however long it took me to watch Desi and Stephen Perkins' fertility journey, and I just really wanted to take the opportunity to check in, because watching that has made me feel a mixture of things. 1, guilty. 2, over the moon for them. 3, so blessed and lucky. But I guess I just wanted to check in with these feelings. First of all, congratulations Desi and Stephen. I'm so happy that your fertility journey paid off and was worth it. Watching what you went through was emotional and excruciating, and it's crazy that so many couples go through that. So many women obviously yearn to be a mother and it doesn't happen naturally. Oh gosh. To just kind of summarise, Desi and Stephen have been trying for I think nearly 7 years to get pregnant and have suffered a miscarriage and have now gone on a journey of fertility treatment, from medication to IVF, and finally I'm so pleased for them that they have fallen pregnant. And watching, they've put together an amazing documentary, and watching documentaries and videos like that on YouTube has completely opened up my eyes to everyone's unique journey, and it's made me feel so blessed, and that I've obviously conceived naturally, but I can't help but feel guilt along with that as well, because so many people struggle. And then in the beginning, when I found out, I didn't feel ready and wasn't sure if it was the right time. I'm far from feeling like that now, far from that. But I want to just say, if anyone has felt like that you're not on your own. Once we got our heads around it, oh, I'm so excited. I'm actually planning on telling my family this weekend. I just want to always make sure I'm being respectful to anyone else that's gone through all sorts of struggles. I mean, I know I'm entitled to kind of feel however I want to feel, but you can't help but empathise. I mean, I'm not overly emotional normally. But it's a new me, guys. Just as an update, I haven't experienced any more morning sickness since yesterday, which was when I checked in, or was it the day before? So yeah, I'm just holding on to my little memory of it wriggling around and its heart beating. So gutted that Buzzy couldn't be there. I just pray he can come in with me in the next one, or at least any of it. Just the thought of him not being able to even be in the delivery room. But yeah, and if you haven't watched Stephen and Desi's documentary of their fertility journey, it's definitely worth a watch. And I just felt like compelled to say something after watching that, and obviously going through this myself, and it's just such crazy timing. I've met Desi and Stephen a bunch of times. We've been away on trips together and they are so lovely, and I just had no idea they were going through that at the time. My goodness. And I can't believe we're both growing babies at the same time. But yeah, we're gonna go out in the sun today and enjoy some fresh air. Hey guys, it's week 14, can you believe it? Oh, it's going so quickly, but today I'm so excited because Buzzy's driving and he's taking us to my grandma's first. Today's the day that we tell my family. I'm so excited, I'm so nervous. I have a tiny family, I'm the only child in the family, and my uncles who brought me up with my grandma, my mum, they don't actually have any children. They spent pretty much my whole life bringing me up, and I call them my uncle dads. And my and my mum obviously didn't have any other children, so I've been brought up pretty much as an only child, and I'm the only grandchild as well. So yeah, this is going to be quite special. I'm excited to tell my aunties, uncles, and also later on Buzzy's family. The way we're telling them is that we've got some little cute postcards printed out, and we've got some cupcakes that have their names on, and instead of it saying like Uncle Dad, which is what I call my uncles, but I've had written on the cupcakes like Uncle Granddad. For my mum it's going to be Grandma. She knows already, but she's excited for us to obviously tell her brothers. So I'm going to try and get a few snippets and moments to share with you guys, and I'm excited. Nervous but a bit sick.
Grandma's house.
Disinfecting everything.
And that chair. Thanks.
And this is Justin's.
Thanks.
It's a bit of
I've got a card as
bit
well.
of a surprise in there. You'll have to open it up and look in there.
That's brilliant.
Grandma, can you believe you're going to be a great grandma? It's 2020.
No way, quick.
I'm excited for
Oh,
you
wow.
to meet the little bee. Get ready for cuddles. Love, Chelsea, Buzzy and Bum.
Ah.
So you're going to be a great grandma, and you're going to be a granddad.
Granduncle.
Look at that picture on the back.
I've seen it.
I can't believe it.
I know.
We can't give you a hug and a kiss.
I know.
I know.
Just know that
Air
I love you,
hugs.
and I'll give you the biggest hug as soon as we're allowed.
Let's hope we're allowed to hold the baby when it comes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you won't be able to keep your mum away now
Yeah,
from
and I've
coming
got
over
Jono
there.
and Just and Elizabeth.
Although you
obviously.
might have moved by then. Does that mean you've lost your job now, though? I've just thought what they said.
What?
If you become pregnant, they can't use
What
you.
job? I've got quite a lot of
Your
jobs.
contract.
You?
Oh, wow.
Just,
Oh my God!
I just realised. Now the penny drops.
Why did you not do it?
It didn't click until just then. Oh, you can't be out. I wish I could cuddle you.
Estimated November 2020. Looks like an alien.
I've made a quarantine cake for you all.
Oh, wow!
They're cool, aren't they?
Yeah! No! No way! No way!
I can only guess what they say.
No,
Your auntie!
I'm a little baker.
You are kidding.
I know.
Can I hug you?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Made me cry.
Stop!
You make me cry now.
So I am nearly 15 weeks. I think I finally know what it feels like to be pregnant. I literally don't have any energy today. It's so sunny outside and I just feel exhausted, and I've had a nap and I can't get my head around working. And it's weird because everything that I see on the app or online on Google, it says that you're past your first trimester, you're going to get your energy back, and morning sickness is going to go. It actually says that you're going to feel less pregnant, which is weird because I actually feel the opposite. So week 13 kicked in and I felt like noticeably nauseous for the first time. Not every day, but a couple of times. Oh, it felt like I woke up on a cruise ship. But now I'm week 14 and like 5 days, and oh my gosh, I finally have a bloat. And it's weird because all I've wanted to do is show this whole time, and then as soon as like I feel bloated and I can't hold my belly and I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, ah, oh, so many emotions. I've put on inches, put on 2 inches around my waist and 2 inches around my like muffin top bit. I've only put on 1 pound, but I'm definitely feeling like bloated all the time. I think I've decided that I'm going to tell my 2 other best friends this weekend and then the rest of my friends the weekend after, because we're kind of seeing them depending on what the rules are in this lockdown situation. Now let me show you this bloated belly of mine. So these are the garms that I will be rocking for the foreseeable future. We turn to the side, you can just see this bloat. Oh my goodness. No, it does make me excited, you know, because it's a baby bloat. I mean, it's not sticking out that much, but but my goodness, I look so tired. I am tired. So I'm going to try and do a bit of makeup and take a little picture, speak to you guys on Instagram. I wish I could tell you right now. But yeah, I'll check in with you another day. I mean, wow. If I didn't cry before, I definitely cry now. Little baby, what you doing to me? I hope you enjoyed all of that views. Some of it is really hard for me to watch back actually, but I decided that if I'm gonna do this, I need to be 100% honest, so I hope that it's okay. I'm looking forward to seeing you again on episode 3. where we actually are going to react to telling our friends, which is just the best thing ever. You're going to love it. So many shocked faces, jaws on the floor. It just gets better and better. From now on, my episodes are going to be aired as if I'm some kind of like TV show or something. Yeah, the vlogs will be up every Sunday and I'm just really excited about it. So I'll see you on Sunday for the next vlog. In the meantime, there'll be makeup tutorials and hauls, don't you worry. But subscribe and turn the little notification bell on so you don't miss it. And I'll see you then. Mwah, love you lots. Bye.